Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated.
Hold on, I forgot to add myself to the stage. Body, is everything okay? Hey, Seventh. Sorry, that was a handful of meds all at once. I didn't take the time to take them like I should have. So let's hope my stomach doesn't get angry with me. So hopefully you guys are doing okay. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Shannon, how are you guys doing? I discovered I had an appointment, whether I liked it or not, at 10 o'clock in the morning on the 11th. No, 9 o'clock in the morning on the 11th. Good, sweetheart. Hopefully I bring a smile to your face. Just realized I never did book that Airbnb. But I never did get an answer back. If my appointment was going to be virtual or not. So I gotta. That's why I didn't wait. I waited. Nothing back from my chart. So I don't know. We'll find out. I would prefer not to drive over the pass for another night and spend another $170 just to sleep at a different place. But yeah, that's an adorable pup you have, Body. That is so cute. I kind of miss having a dog, but I don't miss the. Let's see. I need to go out at 2 a.m. so I can stand at the fence and let the wind blow through my hair. I had a golden retriever. He was 16 and a half when we had to put him down. Yeah, he was content and he wouldn't pee. He'd just go stand outside, smell the wind, and let the wind blow through his tail. And let me tell you, don't cut a golden retriever's tail if you don't have to. I thought it would be nice that I could just, hey Brazzy, that I could just, trim off he had little dreadlocks, so I thought I'll just trim off the tail, make it look nice. Oh no. He was pouting for about 2 weeks because he didn't have that long tail, and they're great dogs. Wonderful dogs. Too much damn fur. So, hey Ben, how goes it? Yeah. Oh, I'm up adding another string of these lights to the living room, so then I think I'll have a whole 3 of them that go all the way around. But I don't like these string lights I just got. I gotta wait till the ones I really like are back in stock because these ones aren't very bright. But as it is right now, it's enough. I can turn all of them off with that one strand that goes all the way from the living room to the dining room and back at nighttime and have just enough so I don't step on the black cat because he doesn't make a whole lot of noise when you step on him. All it is so yeah. Or I can dim them depending on my migraine of the day. So it's Thursday. I was going to say it's Wednesday. We made it halfway through the week. Nope, it's Thursday. And if I hear the UPS dude, I'm gonna go run onto the door because I don't want to leave. I've got a balance board. Oh, leveling board. That's what they're called. It's not a balance board. Good Lord. A leveling board for the pyramids. And I just got an order for some snowflakes. But those are pretty easy to make, but I want to start them once I got the leveling board. Flapjack. If you guys remember him, what else does he go by? Not quite Anik, but it looks a little bit like that. He wants a pyramid. And boy, I got to work on that one. Yeah. I prefer time. I hear you there. Good God. And they do move mountains. They also cause avalanches when they have avalanche control on Snoqualmie Pass. They'll use dynamite. His wants it as big as I can get it, and I'll just probably go with the metal because I don't trust the plastic. I've had those plastic molds that I've never used for like 8 years, so I don't trust it. So I'll use a metal mold, but he wants like a little tiny beaver, a little tiny fish, little tiny uh with the bottom sounds cool. That I could, I've got the stuff to do that one, so it's kind of a purplish black, like a space look with glitter. That sounds cool, but I'm trying to figure out how to get it to where all the little figures would go. So I emailed him back this morning and said, uh, uh, order what you want and then just mail it to me. And then I'll know what to put, so it's exactly what he wants. So fake drumming videos. God, people do some weird shit out there. Now, how you doing, Mary? I'm finally pulling my head out of my ass, put it lightly. Getting my news blasts put together on iMovie. I've uploaded several of them to Rumble. I'm trying to get out of this funk I'm in to where all I want to do is resin, and I got to get out of that or ain't shit gonna get done before surgery hits. So, are you? Oh, lovely. Still on crutch? Did they figure out what happened? God dang it. Hopefully, you guys don't get snow out that direction. That sucks. Those two do not go together at all. Does Canada have like UPS stores? Stuff like that? Yeah, I know at least the ones, if need be, the snowflakes, I could just drive them. We could meet halfway and meet in the middle. As the snow melts. Oh, good God! I took those pyramids to the post office yesterday, and on the way back, there was a lot of trees that had branches broken on here in town. Not just the one of my neighbor's trees, thank God, not my tree. But there's a big thing that the tree trimming guys didn't get to because the workers next door didn't bother to move their cars. So, because they're in a spot that's not really a parking spot. So, if it falls in their cars, I ain't gonna feel bad. They had the opportunity when the tree trimming guy was here last year to do that, and so move their car so they could get to that big huge branch, and they didn't do it. So if it falls in their car, tough shit, I don't care. So yes, definitely abstain from it. I almost said Elvis is in the building when I first got here. That is perfect, man. You're welcome to take my advice anytime I don't use it. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true, buddy. That is true. You strike when the iron's hot, when they are needed the most, and they will do anything to get stuff resolved. That's just like the dock worker strike we had. So, but then I think they kind of got screwed out of that little bit of stuff because they got the strike taken care of for a while, and what do you call it? The raises they want, but I don't think they added in, don't let AI take my job. So I think that's the one thing I think they didn't add to their requests. So I think in 20 years, it might, for all we know, it may just look like the postman. I swear to God, our generation was conditioned for the apocalypse. And then I don't know if Russia's done anything new, but after Ukraine, after Biden did the stupid, and then UK did the same stupid and told Ukraine, go ahead, fire over there, which takes our own people to fire over there. Putin just struck back with a hypersonic missile. And if I heard it correctly, one of the targets could end up being a military base in Poland. I can't remember the name of the base, but yeah, a U.S. military base in Poland. It's like, hey, Merry Christmas. Let's have World War III. And then 2,000 people Kim Jong-un sent over to Russia. Fighters in exchange for money and food. I'm like, wow. It's that bad. I mean, I guess a lot of people in the spring starve. If they're going to starve in North Korea, it's in the spring, from what I understand. So I guess it's eat well before you're put on the front line and die. No, I don't think it's a good idea either. I still kick myself for losing that card with his signature on it. I didn't know. I was a kid. I had no clue. Took it to school, and that's the last I remember seeing it. Hold on, I gotta yawn, guys. I'm sorry. I think I slept last night. My poor brain. Breast surgeon, no. Plastic surgeon Monday. Next week, go over for 2 different biopsies. I get stuck in that MRI tube again. Week after that, I'm hoping it's just a virtual appointment with both of my surgeons. Maybe they need to write me back. And then the one after that, it's go over to Seattle again for the heart specialist. My brain thought it'd be a good idea to get this all shit done at once. It didn't think out the thought. It was like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Let's do this. And like any other person with fibromyalgia, oh yeah, we'll go. And when it comes down to it, your body says, no, we're not moving. We're not going anywhere today. You did not save up enough spoons. So, yeah. Oh God, no kidding. They've got to oil that machine with the blood of the children. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I was telling the daycare kids, you can enjoy a song like, what was it, Justin Timberlake's Bye 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 or whatever it's called. I don't know. No, good rain alert. That's better than snow. I said you can enjoy the song, but do not ever look up to the artists. I said you're fine. When people have enough money to buy everything they want, people become their currency. I said, you want to? No. I said, and you got some really ugly people out there right now. I said, it's enjoy the music, but that's all. Do not idolize the person singing. So, yeah. So next Tuesday, we'll find out if I get a new set or they just move shit up. Or Monday I will, but Tuesday y'all will know. It was raining. I was hoping to go to the storage unit, but I'm too much of a wuss to go out in the rain today. Not to mention I have, is this coming in clear? I've got like, but now it's gone. Say 1 bar. Oh, please, please. I wish they would answer me so I get it. I found an inexpensive Airbnb for $130. That's including the cleaning fee. Wish I'd find out. You know, it's another Fonzie's apartment on top of a garage, but I don't care. I had the interesting thing from someone on Facebook. This allegedly, because I haven't seen a video, I don't know if it'll ever come through. This guy from Pakistan was talking about how Christian churches, I should Google it, how Christian churches are being attacked, burnt down houses, Christian houses burnt down in Pakistan, and the government's not doing anything about it. So, because he's trying to get, he sends out emails to people and doesn't get an answer. Supposedly there's a video. Yeah, that or, oh, I'd melt all right, but it may not because I'm sweet. We all watched The Wizard of Oz. Yep. We all watched The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I mean, Browsy, how much vitamin D are you taking? And are you taking it with magnesium? That makes a difference. Yeah, living up farther north than I do, yeah, there's less and less light, but it's like the last few days, I haven't even opened the curtains to see the light. It's just like my eyeballs hurt. No. So, yeah. Still not my chart. Joann's Fabric is having a 3-day doorbuster, though, this weekend, if y'all want to go to one. I don't need any more fabric. But I gotta turn on the heater. I thought that was gonna be warming up with this one, because after I'm done here, I gotta sit here and do like 7 or 8 news blasts. I won't have a voice by the time I'm done today. Oh. I think everybody's a little tiny bit crazy, and that's the way we should be. Can you imagine if we were all normal? Do you know how boring life would be? Do you know how non-creative life would be? So, hold on. Let me go get one of those stars, and I'll tell you, I got ordered to. Hold on. All right. Not only did I have to go get a star, I had to go let my one of my long-haired cats in, because it's slushing outside. Yeah. It's got a. No, well, that didn't do any good. Let's go to the darkness. It's got a little hole. But I love this color. I have no clue what color I used. I don't know. I didn't write it down. But I love this color. I know what the hell it was. But I like the clear in the center versus the solid. Now this is more water-like, you can see from the back. So I need to make some in pink, purple, and blue today. Well, first I got to get the colors and see which one she wants. Did they show up? Thought I heard the door open. So that'll be what I get to do tonight. Did it show up? Okay.
Which sucks because I was hoping to have it before I go to town.
Yeah.
So I was gonna stay here till. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm live, but that's okay. They can't see you. Don't worry.
No, it's just. What's up, guys? Sorry for the personal information. Anyway, just let me know when it comes.
Okay, I will. I'll text you.
I might not even.
All right, bye. Drive safe. It's kind of slushy. Okay. That was too funny. The look on her face. But yeah. Oh. Hold on. I got to get into my own chat in my phone because I can't get links off of this. I got to figure out what to do. Okay, any suggestions? I got to go to a football game thing Sunday with my kids. I don't know what to bring. And I don't know which kids are coming because one of them is allergic to nuts. So, nope. Oh, evidently someone's answering. I started watching one of those Zoom court things on TV, and this poor kid, his foster mother, the doctor told the foster mother to put a 5-year-old kid on medication. I'm like, yeah, no. You don't put a 5-year-old boy on medication. I watched what my neighbors did to their kid. And, oh, sweet. Okay. Oh, it's your recipe? I wish I would have realized that, which is what. Oh, just remember to go to Mary's channel. It's all right. I'm already there. Gave it a like, so I'll find it again. Because, hey, Todd, how are you? Oh, I'm so sorry. Did they make you get up and walk? God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Those kids eat so much sugar. I didn't even let the 9-year-old as a kid. She got one piece of candy a day. That's all she got. Was one. Oh boy, you're gonna be busy. You are gonna be busy. Oh, what the? Oh, God damn. Why in the fuck would they tape your feet together? Oh my God. That's barbaric. I use sweetened condensed milk and Borden sweetened condensed milk, or even the Mexican version, in my pumpkin pie, and it comes out it's sweet, creamy, and it's not like stiff like some pumpkin pies are. So, oh God damn. That's. CAT scans are relatively quick, aren't they? I've only had that I fully remember once. Another one I vaguely remember because I knocked myself out cold on on the side of a bookcase as I fainted. But yeah, that's one thing I'm worried about. The cat, after the cat scratches, I was sitting there babbling, just blubbering, crying to no end because this shoulder hurt so goddamn bad. My hand was swollen, it hurt, and Dilaudid did only help for 5 minutes. What's gonna happen when they lop these two puppies off? Percocet doesn't do a damn thing for me. Like I said, Dilaudid works 5 minutes. What I really like, my body doesn't like, so they really have to watch it. Well, my body likes it. My blood pressure does not. It's morphine. But I did okay with the little pump where you have the option. You can push the button and whenever you feel like you need it, provided it's not too close together. And so that was okay. But I don't know how bad that's going to hurt. But oh my God, I got out the Wii U, the old black Wii U with the tablets, the tablets like this thick, and I broke out Wii Fit or the Wii U Fit, whatever, for that board. And holy shit, I forgot how much it actually worked you out. They had one where you're supposed to try to jump on this trampoline, see how high you can go, or how deep your squats you can go. Oh, my legs are sore today. It was fun. Just fun, but yeah. I can't remember if Demerol does much. The only that I remember getting it, I was like either a freshman or sophomore in high school. That was entertaining. I went in to have I had to go for an emergency appendectomy. Only room in the hospital was the nursery. So there I am in a nursery room full of these glow-in-the-dark stars. No other kids were in there, thank God. And the picture of, I don't know if anybody would recognize this name, Mel Stottlemyre. I don't know how recognizable he's outside of Washington, or maybe, or some major baseball fan. But there was a picture of his youngest who lost the battle to leukemia. And I remember looking at him going, hey, we were just playing foosball last year. So they came in to give me my shot before the surgery, and I'm like, I got to get up and go to the bathroom. Then Bob Eubanks, yeah. God, I haven't heard that name in a long time. So my mom's like, well, was an RN. Just give her the shot. She'll be okay. She can go to the bathroom after, so that the nurse could go do whatever else she needed to get done too. I remember getting the shot, and I remember going to the bathroom. My next memory is my dad picking me up off the floor because I just went straight to the floor. Once I stood up, I went straight to the floor. But oh, was that Larry Hagman? How do I remember shit like this? Yeah, because he was the same one who played J.R. Ewing, I think. But Mel Stottlemyre, he went to school in Mabton, Washington. I mean, I thought actually Mabton is bigger than the town I'm in now. But even back then, I think Mabton was the size this town is now. And Mel's mother made my folks' wedding cake. My parents used to babysit Mel's younger brother. I don't even remember what his real name is. But when he was younger, they called him Tiger. I don't even know what his actual real name is, other than Tiger. So growing up, I played baseball and whatnot. So Mel Stottlemyre would pitch in for my team's uniforms and stuff. And that man had, I hope he's still alive, had the tiniest head. My baseball hat fit his head when I was in 8th grade. So Lenny Dykstra. You're going to have to refresh my memory, other than the fact that I do know how to pronounce that last name, because there was a Dykstra house in Grandview. Yeah, it was Small World. Who was it? Somewhere in a drawer, I should have 2 baseballs signed by Mel Stottlemyre and Catfish Hunter. Yeah. So now I got it too damn hot in here, but 5 minutes it'll be cold again, because 1936, they really weren't big on insulation, not installation, insulation. They really weren't big on it. So, oh wow, cool. Well, shit, what's his name? We had a guy from out here play professional baseball for a little while. Shit. If I heard his name, I'd remember it, but no. Wife was a nice lady. We had a guy from out here who played, who in the hell did he play? Professional football for the Houston Oilers for a little bit, and then he got injured. So he coached our school's football. 12 degrees outside, and he's in a jacket and those god-awful polyester sports shorts, the coaches would wear. Out there, I'm like, what the fuck? How does he do this? But he was he was also a substitute teacher. He had worked at the jail for years as a teacher at a jail, and he retired, and so he did football out here and substituted. Who was it? Juan Valdez. I remember those commercials. What was it? And it wasn't for Folgers, I don't think. It was a brown can, I think. Yeah. I don't watch much baseball. Don't watch football either. Once those assholes started kneeling, I was done. I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. But it's what the hell? I swore it was in a brown can. But, I gotta think of something to bring Sunday, because it's like, well, come on over to my house, now that Mom's not, all of a sudden it's like, yeah, let's all get together once a week. I'm like, but I got shit I gotta get done too, guys. Oh well. indeed. I know it was Juan Valdez picking the Colombia bean coffee. And I can see the commercial. But that's about it. I've either brain fog has took some parts of my memory, or I drank some of my memory away, and I'm pretty sure I did that one. I think they both affect me pretty good. He does? Oh, cool. People, what? Oh, I finally got the text. People 50 plus are at a greater risk for pneumonia. You are now eligible for a single dose of the pneumonia vaccine, which can protect your health from years to come. Too late. I've already had pneumonia several times. I should be pretty well protected. So I'll be lucky if I live another 10 years anyway. Yeah. That's why he asked if I got the pneumonia vaccine text yet. Yeah, I ain't getting it. The only thing I have to get is shingles. So I drink Black Rifle coffee. And the little pods. The blend just black. I like my coffee like I like most people. Strong and bitter. They have oh yeah. I'll do coffee in the pods, but I will not do tea in the pods. It doesn't get enough time to steep. It's gross. But yeah, I always love the Facebook post. If you like your coffee black, you're a psychopath, and I'm like, yeah, pretty much fits. Yeah, I get 1 cup with creamer in the morning, just to get my blood sugar going, and the rest I'll have it black, or like typical old ladies do, just a cup of hot water. Yeah. And I'm back turning this damn thing on. The door won't stay shut because the blanket's in the way. I know the minute I shut the door, well, there's no cats in there. The cats are going to want it. So, no, I do not mix. Oh, awesome. Perfect, Mary. Go relax for me, please. No, I do not mix corn and mashed potatoes. It's nasty. I'm one of these people that are content to have like whether it be a school food tray or a prison food tray. They're both the same if you look at them. Or none of my food touches. The only time I like my food to touch is my beans and my rice. My Mexican rice with my refried beans. I'll mix those any day. But other than that, my food can't touch. I'm one of those weirdos. I saw a picture. Someone said, I have the perfect Thanksgiving plate. And it was one of those Tupperware things. They're like a veggie dip tray with the big thing in the middle with a cup that I lost the cup not long after I got the big tray. Damn things were expensive. And they had their I think they had the gravy in the middle with their stuffing, their mashed potatoes, their yams, their ham, whatever. Yeah. I don't like my food to touch. I'm really weird that way. I mean, I'm trying to get better. Dense fog, which somewhat I want to know about my appointment. They won't get to that probably till closer to 5 at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm not a fan of, I'll eat corn, but not in a lot of things. Keep looking. Oh, Gregorian chants. That's nice. I'm not a big fan of Tex-Mex, because they put corn in everything. My dad would put a can of corn in stew. I'm like, no. Stew is meat, potatoes, maybe carrots, celery, and onion, and that's about it. So I was one of those. That's probably where I would probably fit too on an autistic scale too. Texture for food. If it just, no, can't eat it. It has to feel a certain way, or it just can't. No, can't do it. You can't have my food touch. So yeah, I'll. So yeah, I'm probably borderline a psychopath. Now I want tamales because holidays are coming. He wanted rice and beans, and I was too lazy to make the rice and go by the store. There's freeze dried beans from a local place that they sell. Just add water and bacon fat, and oh god, they're so good. I was too lazy to do that. So by the time I got 2 dozen pork tamales, a thing of rice and beans, it was $90. Jeez. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think I saved it. A thing about the holidays, about people being sick and stuff during the holidays. Well, you got Sugar Day, followed by the next month. So that's Halloween. Then followed by basically Overeating Day. Got your food, your desserts, and everything. Again, followed by another month later, another Overeating Day with sugars, candies, foods, whatever. And then to top it off, the end of the year, you have an alcohol day. And then they wonder why people are sick over the holidays. Sugar greatly reduces your immune system, I guess. That's from what I heard. So I try to avoid sugar as much as I can. Trying to teach the 9-year-old, read it. Read the label. Corn syrup, very, very bad. You can have some regular sugar, but not avoid the corn syrup if you can. So, but that's okay, Sandy. You got here when you were supposed to. But I will eat corn on a cob with salt and mayonnaise. Oh shit, that's good. Before they put King's oh my god. Now I get it. It took me a second. Oh. The super flu. That's when everybody started getting COVID. That was my first thought, was The Stand. Oh, God, I love that book. How you doing, Sandy? God, I love that book. I didn't want it to end. Now I got some book back here I need to read eventually. It's a Stephen King, even though I think he's a weird ass nut job. But I guess you got to be to write books like that. Has to do with JFK's assassination. I still haven't read it, but I bought it. A friend of mine says it's really good. You're gonna like it, and it's still over in the bookcase, and I haven't read it. So, nope, still nothing. I am just so Virgo in certain things. Obviously, not in the organization area, but the fact that I want to know what's going on so I can plan it out, so I know exactly what time I got to leave, and all that organized, and so now I'm waiting. No. Now I'm thinking tamales. I can't get that in tacos. And I'm thinking tacos. Made a pound and a half of burger, or defrosted a pound and a half of burger. Made just enough for a few tacos, and save the other half so I can have good old hamburger gravy on mashed potatoes for dinner. Maybe toss in a can of green beans. I do have a recipe. If anybody remembers, they're like powdered sugar and chocolate on Chex Mix. I got a recipe for that in a book I got from the Quartering. I might do that Sunday. Tomorrow, you guys can help me with ideas on what the hell to cook, because I'll have to go to town on Saturday or try out my Walmart Plus delivery and see how that goes, so I don't have to leave the house. Yeah, honestly enough, it's not that bad. Not that I've had my mouth wired shut, but we had clients when I worked out for Yakima Valley School. They would puree the chili, they'd puree the pizza, they'd, pretty much whatever the general diet was, they would just puree it for these kids. They're not kids, but I've looked at them as kids because they're developmentally disabled. But yeah, I mean, pureed pizza, yeah, not too bad. Chili just tastes like pureed chili, just tastes like chili. Pureed cauliflower is really weird. That's why I see things, cauliflower rice. I'm going, no, I've had pureed cauliflower. I'm good there. I don't need that. Just give me some cauliflower and some ranch and call it good. So, and enchilada. I'll cheat when I want enchiladas and I'm really being lazy. Ooh. Can you fax some this way, 7th, when you're done? I want to try them. Burritos, chimichangas from the freezer section of your store. Cook those, and like in your air fryer, line them up in your pan, pour on either your green chili enchilada sauce or your red chili enchilada sauce, and boom, there's dinner. It's quick, it's fast. So, God, I haven't done a whole lot of cooking since it's just the two of us. I love it. I get so if she's home, we actually get a real dinner. I'm like, well, yeah. I'm not cooking a whole bunch for just 2 people, and then I just sit there and I forget it gets pushed to the back of the fridge. I forget it's there. It freezes, and I turn around and throw it away. So, but like in other form of lazy enchiladas, I call them. It's chicken. I like dark meat. It's got the green chilies, just a little bit of jalapeno, some sour cream, and I forget what else I put in it. And I mix all that with the chicken filling all together. Instead of rolling it and putting it in the pan, I just layer the tortillas, put in the filling, layer the tortillas, put in more filling, layer the tortillas, top it with cheese, and bake it. So I should do that. I got enough chicken thighs. I should do that. Or even just, note to self. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay. I'm glad I keep some pieces of paper around. Because I wrote on my paper when I have my doctor's appointment, my regular doctor's appointment, so I can play catch up with him and tell him what's going on. But I didn't put it in my phone, so when I realized I had an appointment on the 11th, I'm like, well, fuck. What day was my other doctor's appointment? Gosh. Pretty soon, probably come after surgery. I'll probably have the lights really dim because I probably won't feel like putting on makeup, so y'all have me sitting there with dim lights on and no makeup. I got to at least put eyebrows on though. Then to cut out an address. I'm one of those people, write it out by hand, cut it out with a thing, scissors, and tape it to the box so it doesn't fall off. So, yeah. But I need to write down. While before I forget, chicken enchiladas. Because I can have that pre-made, frozen, and ready to go when I'm sick. So if the boys want to come cook or whatever, it's already there. NCHAL. I almost pondered this morning freezing the spaghetti because I made enough spaghetti for the daycare kids yesterday because they had no school and they love spaghetti, and so I could have it for dinner. But I've done that before. Oh, yeah. I've seen those. Spaghetti meats, sauce. I can put those together and freeze those at least. I was so excited because I just had this urge to make pasta fagioli for camping. I was like, okay, I usually get my ham, my bacon, my sausage for my omelets. I get that all cut up months ahead of time, vacuum sealed, frozen. But a month ahead of time, I did that with the pasta fagioli, had it all made up, vacuum sealed, frozen, and not a good idea. The little pieces of noodles turned to mush. It was had great flavor, but it just no. So next time if I do that, I'll make everything and then add I'll pre-boil the pasta and separate it and add it when I warm it up. But that sounds good. With cottage cheese. I like my lasagna with cottage cheese. Oh, I used to make when I had the time. I mean, I have the time now, but I'm not making a whole pan for 2 people. Manicotti, just stuffed with ricotta cheese. All I've had today was 2 sausage toaster strudels. I need to find something else to eat when I get home. Probably mini tacos. Oh God, did anybody see that picture of? I'm thinking mini tacos unhealthy. That picture of who was it? It's Trump. Of course, Mike Johnson had a photobomb it. Junior. I think Vance is in there, and RFK Jr. And they're all sitting there thinking it looks like an airplane eating. And they all have McDonald's, and RFK Jr.'s face is like, it's just look like, all right, get the picture so I can throw this shit away. So yeah, out of the pan. Yeah. Camping has become quite well. Now it's less and less than it used to be. It used to, at one point in time, we had 15 go. This last year there was 4 of us. Me and Keith and my oldest extra child, Robbie, and AJ, his new husband. So, but yeah, first night we set up. It's hot dogs. I'd usually warm up a can of chili or 2 or whatever. The morning we would do omelets in a bag. Those are just awesome. So I would pre-cut and vacuum seal, ham, sausage, bacon. Don't freeze the vegetables, the onion, the bell peppers, marshmallows, mushrooms, whatever. Well, you take your Ziploc bag, quart bag, put your name on it, crack however many eggs you want, add your fixins, take the air out, Ziploc the bag, drop it into some boiling water for about 20 minutes, squish it every now and then take it out, pour it onto your plate and eat it. Add salsa, sour cream, whatever you want on the top. And then usually the first dinner is, something I try to make, like if it's anything I can heat up on a big burner in a pot. One year we got adventurous and brought the Coleman oven and made biscuits. That was a pain in the ass. But we would do that. It's just getting less and less fancy now that there's 4 of us. One year I made those cinnamon rolls where you pour in the heavy cream with extra cinnamon and sugar and a little bit of salt, and you bake them for 45. really, really good. But yeah, it was more. I want to make sure those idiots ate some decent food. And my one rule was no drinking before 10 a.m. You have to have a good sized breakfast. So, uh, oh yeah, the bang bags will go with us, but um, nobody where we go. Everybody thinks people drive by and go, "Oh, it's a dispersed campsite. It's not an official campsite," and most people think it's dry camping. Well, there's no lake here. There's no water here. There's no nothing. I know where to find the water, and you can't see it from the road. So nobody ever, you know, yeah, nobody ever, hardly ever has that spot been taken. So, but we have had to deal with one trip, and we didn't all put it together till we got home. Um, but clowns, I don't like clowns. I kept smelling in different spots of the camp. It just smelled dead. It was gross. It just smelled like rotten dead, but it never stayed in the same spot. And then that night, rocks were thrown at us. One hit the cooler right above my head. On the other, I was in the tent. On the cooler was. We heard the screams, and you hear those. You never forget those. It would scream when the kids got, well, I call them kids, because they're my kids' age, so they're now in their 30s. We'd play ladder golf, and if they were too, you could hear the screams. And then after we got home, one of them talked about that weird ass shit they saw out there in the forest, and I'm like, why didn't you tell me? I would have took a baggie and we would have got a sample, but so yeah, I am a believer because I have heard that scream in a couple of places. I have heard the wood knocking. I have heard this weird ass growl. I mean, where the kitchen set, I call it the kitchen. That's where I have to have a hand wash station because that's just me. I have to have my hands clean. Can't stand it. And then the lanterns, the cook stoves, the big old propane thing, burner thing. And I remember looking at hubby and he's looking at me like, what the fuck did we just hear? And we camp near Bumping Lake, which there is a lot of sightings of it, especially Nelson's Ridge, and we camp right below Nelson's Ridge. So, yeah. Yep, you got it. You just got to be faster than the slowest one there is. I've only seen a UFO twice. The second time I had a couple of witnesses. Well, the first time I only had one other witness, but he still remembers it. He's my kid. Bumping Lake. It's up Chinook Pass in Washington. Yeah, it gets pretty remote up there. There was a lot of places I couldn't fight that fire we had. Going on 4 years now. The Schneider Spring fire because you just can't get to it. That same area is where is in the area we camp, is they lost those two pilots, those two gals here, a month ago? Because over that lake for the last 40 years, and I'm sure longer, they have used that canyon as a training run for the jets. And for years, it was just the trainer jets just going through. And now it's all of the different types going through. So, oh yeah. But they're talking on the news where this is at, and we're getting out flight radar watching this one plane go round and round. We're going, oh shit, I know exactly where they're at. And then they would disappear, not to put on their transponder, at least their public transponders weren't on, because they didn't want other people going up and trying to look for them, because this was a very important jet that got demolished. A couple $1 billion jet that got demolished. So yeah. There was two gals, and I don't remember their names, two lady pilots that died. The news, oh, by Mount Rainier, and I'm like going, I'm looking at that map going, that ain't Mount Rainier. That's Bumping Lake. You can see the lake. Look at the satellite picture because they show picture of Rainier, and then they have the words Mount Rainier, and right by the R is where it was at, and there's that lake. And that's Bumping Lake. But but that was tragic. That sucked. I've always wanted to be at the top of Chinook Pass when they come over and start down that canyon. But yeah, I never think about it till it's too late when we're going over, going, oh, damn, I should have. Yeah. But then again, I don't know where they start. I know they come out of McChord. Was it Lewis McChord Joint Air Force and Army Base? But I don't know which way they go from there because they've either gone across the lake, they've come across the Deep Creek Meadow, and then across the lake. So many different ways. It's really cool unless it's 7 o'clock in the morning. That's rude awakening. It's how, in the word of Jar Jar Binks, how rude. Oh shit. Wages World last night. I made Mark a pyramid, and I told him, "Yep, that was too pale." Hi, sweetheart, how are you? I said I'm trying to figure out a Star Wars one. That'd be really cool to make a Star Wars pyramid. But I'm trying to find little tiny figurines to put in there. That's tough. Maybe a Lego Vader inside of it, maybe. But I have a book that I think I'm feeling I'm just gonna mail his direction because who I bought it for, she's already got it. So still nothing from my chart. Yeah. Well, there's one lady that had one on here. There was footsteps because the lake used to be a river, but is now a reservoir. So they drain it down. And yeah, some lady one year found in September found steps. I mean, big steps into the sand. But I found this really cool book, and I'm like, well, this is perfect. This is perfect for her. And then I get to the house. I tell my youngest, and he's like, you mean this one? And shows me that they already have it. And I'm like, oh, God damn it. So I think I'm just going to send that one to Indiana. Allegedly, the Bigfoot hunters were going to do one on, supposedly, I don't remember hearing, a local told me, but I never heard about it other than that. There was a Bigfoot on the side of 410 Road where the old ranger station used to be. I'm like, follows the river, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can't say that I blame him. They attacked the hypersonic missile, I thought, somewhere in Ukraine. Depending on how pissed off he gets, there may be a U.S. base targeted in Poland. They're going to try to fuck it up as much as they can between now and the beginning of January. Just don't screw it up so bad I can't get surgery. That's all I ask. Either surgeries. Let me just function through those. Yeah, it's because both U.S. and the U.K. okayed those long-range missiles into Russia. That's so stupid. I remember, and I don't think unless I saved it someplace in one of my god awful. I have the old books, old WB books for your computer. I think the first one we got was only 500. Now I got a 2 terabyte one. I may have it still, but he was the only one years ago who talked reason with using nuclear weapons. he's the only one who seemed to understand it's game over. So I said I think our generation is the one being primed for the apocalypse. I mean, we had Red Dawn, all the Terminators, the Postman, Mad Max. So life is just, I don't know. It's not how I thought old age was going to be. The doctor's visits I can see. Not at this young, but oh yeah, Jar Jar Binks. Oh man, a woo. So, but unfortunately, the leveling table did not get here, so I could not show you guys. Still not here yet. Yep, lots of zombies. You know what's interesting though? Before I go, because I know I need to get going, and my dear over here needs to get to sleep. When we were younger, we had Land of the Lost. We had the Sleestaks. They were the bad guys. They were the ones that lived in the past, you know. And then I'm growing up hearing stories about how I've still got foundation on my finger and resin. There's certain types of reptilians that live underground, you know. That's one of the things I listen to all kind of weird shit because it's way better than politics. And but in the movies lately, the reptilians have been the good guys. And I'm like, what are they trying to tell us? We're gonna be seeing those guys soon? I don't know. On that note, I'll let you guys think about it till tomorrow. All right, guys, have a great day. I love you all, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. All right. All of my love, Miss Dragon. Yep, I'll be back tomorrow. We could. They'd eat for a little while at least. It might not taste good though. Those ears look kind of floppy.
Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.